20 years at least?
Not on big screen. I am seeing it after 20 years, 25 years.
So what is your first impression? I mean, that innocence of that filmmaker.
Slightly better film.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
You know, some of the faces I could have done better. But my second impression was, which I'd like to share with hopefully budding filmmakers, critics, whoever is here, is this film was shot with black and white footage of only 4,000 feet. That's what I got. So most of these interviews you see, today they'll run a digital camera and keep running. I actually had a camera and I had the switch in my hand, literally. And only when I thought that I'm going to get some footage which is worthwhile, I used to switch on the camera and switch it off. Because there was no footage. And most of the kids who are talking, I took my track out because, for instance, there's a kid who says, I'm Gareeb hai. I really liked him saying that. So I used to scream from far away to telephoto lens, "Ki tu bol, I'm Gareeb hai." And then he nods. I was prompting him. So documentary or movie making is all about believability. You believe it is real. But part of this is actually manipulated by me because I'm telling that kid to say what he's saying. So these are the two things that struck me, that some of the faces, particularly the older kids, I could have done better, which is a good feeling. And secondly, when I recall how this film was done, I being the arrogant, brash, etc., all bad words you can use, I still remember the guy who won the Oscar. He walked up to me, this is the most amazing. And I was 19, 20, I don't know how, I was very young. And I thought I'll win the Oscar. It was a great film. So I had my speech prepared. So, my knowledge of world cinema was almost zero, in a way, strange way, because I come from a small village in Kashmir. And one funny story is that we were sitting in those rows and we were told not to move too much because the cameras were on us. So we were there for the Oscars and there was this lady next to me. She kept moving up and down. And then I told her after a while, you see, they told us. So no bad he is. Because thank you. Sorry. And then the Oscar, they said, goes to Jane Fonda and the lady got up. So then I had to say, I'm sorry. I'm from a village. So it was fun. It was fun. And Oscars that time was not like now. I mean, everybody, if I was to get nominated today, everybody would be on Twitter. Everybody say, oh, he's nominated. I mean, आजकल तो कोई picture Oscar के लिए जाती तो front page news आती है. So this was, I was called by somebody. He said, you're nominated. I said, बेवकूफ, nomination is a big thing. 5 फिल्म होता है world में. बोला यार तू nominated है. मैंने कहा हो ही नहीं सकता. बोला छपा है Indian Express में. Some 5th or some page, little news. Film is nominated. I thought misprint hai. How can it be nominated? So I called Indian Express. I said, this is news, but it's wrong news because it is nominated. It must be official Indian entry. So bola, hold on karo. Who is speaking? Vinod Chopra. From Pali Naka I had called. I didn't have phone that time. So it was a doctor's phone. डॉक्टर की दुकान में फोन करने लगे तो मैंने बोला हाँ नॉमिनेटेड है बोला किधर से पता नहीं कोई Reuters PTI that's how I came to know. The crazy world is really changed. I have to say this, I'm sorry, I have to tell this. I had no clothes to wear for the Oscars. See, you have to wear a formal dress, your national dress, or you have to wear a tux. Now tux you can rent. So I had no money to rent a tux. So I told them I'll wear jeans and shirts. They said, no, you can't. Either tux or national dress. You know what I wore for Oscars? Kurta pajama, night suit. I'm trying to get those pictures and I am sitting in my fucking night suit next to Jane Fonda, which is my national dress. Oh, photo lambo ki tarah yaar, that's a great photo. You can find. तुम लोग ढूंढो यार मिड डे कहीं से निकालो फोटोग्राफ 79 Sorry, I got carried away.
Good afternoon, Honorable Sir. This is Asif Jafri, an aspiring actor. I want to ask one question. Ki nowadays, mockumentary genre is taking over the documentary genre. So, आप कितना agree करते हैं इससे?
देखिए ऐसा है कि मैं बाहर की दुनिया बहुत कम देखता हूँ, तो बाहर क्या हो रहा है इनको ज्यादा पता है. आई एम मोर कंसर्न विद माई वर्क. आई मेक वन फिल्म इन 5 years. आई डोंट लुक आउट क्या हो रहा है. तो इस सवाल का जवाब जो है वो maybe these people can give, because I really don't know what is going. See, the moment you start looking what's going outside your world, then I think sooner or later mediocrity grabs you. Because some shit film does 100 crores and you see it and you say यार मेरी तो चलती नहीं सर. फिर कोई और बकवास फिल्म 200 करोड़, फिर आप कहते यार मुझे तो ऐसे ही करना चाहिए. तो बाहर की दुनिया ना मैं देखता हूँ, बहुत कम देखता हूँ, और उस दुनिया से मेरा बहुत कम ताल्लुक है. तो आपका ये जो जनरल सा सवाल है इसका मेरे पास एक्चुअली कोई जवाब ही नहीं है.
Thank you.
It was really honest. Another one. तो माइक जरा जल्दी जल्दी दे देंगे because Vidhu has to leave around 3:30. कोई बात नहीं, ऐसे ही पूछ लीजिए. Did somebody raise a hand? Okay. Yeah.
So, like, of course, we've seen lots of good work, and when we see this film as, like, your first attempt of making a movie. So, sir, as if you said, you're from the village, and it was a very new encounter from this world. So, how did this thing came in your mind, or who were the inspiration behind this film?
The inspiration was hunger. I had no money. So I had to live in the city, so I went to films division. I said, I need money. So they said, we'll give you 5,000 rupees to make a documentary. I said, okay. I had won the national award before that. So I had lived on my national award for a while. I had won 5,000 bucks as for Murder at Monkey Hill, my diploma film, and won the national award. So that money ran out. Then I had no money. So how to make money? So I went to films division because as a national film, I had won the national award, they couldn't say no to me. So they gave me a list of documents. So I picked this one. It said rehabilitation program, etc., etc. बहुत लंबा सा था. तो 5,000 रुपए का मसला था, तो I picked it up. मैंने कहा मैं ये बनाता हूँ. तो मैंने ये फिल्म बनाई. जब मैंने फिल्म बनाई, there was a gentleman called Mushir Ahmed, I think is head of films division. ऐसे ही हुई फर्स्ट स्क्रीनिंग. तो मैं बड़ा खुश यंग फिल्म मेकर के यार मेरी फिल्म देख के कुछ बोलेगा. मुझे देख के बोलता है ये आपने क्या बकवास बनाया. मैं बोला क्या. कहता है इसमें बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक नहीं है, कमेंट्री नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, इसमें कमेंट्री डालो. ही टोल्ड. मैंने कहा नो, माय कॉन्ट्रैक्ट सेड. तो there was a big fight. Anyway, I won't go into that publicly, but I abused. So I was thrown out. So this is the only documentary I made. They never gave me another one to make. But the inspiration was 5,000 bucks. See what I'm trying to tell you guys, and in this area I'm told by sort of there are a lot of budding filmmakers, budding people, So I have to tell you this, that even if my inspiration was 5,000 bucks, I killed myself for it. I spent 6 months on this film. So there was no compromise on the film. Though the inspiration was just, I had to survive in the city. The trouble now I feel in present day is that people to make money, they do shit work. And they say, oh, we have to run our kitchen, so we are doing shit. You don't have to actually. You can do great work and still make enough money. I made so much money in awards for this film. I got many awards. This one won actually hell of a lot of awards. And a lot of that was cash. Yeah, so inspiration was money, sorry.
Another question. Sir, yeah. Sir, is that आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है अब तक और आप कर भी रहे हैं. And sir, as a filmmaker, आप आगे क्या करना चाहते हैं? मतलब after doing such good films, मतलब
देखिए कंफ्यूज्ड ही चलता हूँ. कुछ ऐसा प्लान नहीं होता 5 year प्लान के. इस प्लान में मैं स्टूडियो खरीद लूँगा, अगले प्लान में मैं ये कर लूँगा. I just get carried away with what I'm doing. If I like doing it, I do it. I'm very, very, very blessed and fortunate now. As I was telling Anuja, we were coming from Bandra, we had lunch in our car and all. I said, I'm so blessed. So there are no plans. If I get inspired here by somebody saying something and I feel, yes, I want to make a film on that, I will work on it. I have no plans. वो एक फैज का शेर है, उर्दू है, आप शायद समझेंगे तो मैं इंग्लिश में बता दूं. इसे इसके फैज की राह सर बसर मंजिल, हम जहां पहुंचे कामयाब है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी कामयाब है, जब ये बना रहे थे तब भी कामयाब ही पिछले 5 साल. तो इफ दैट्स द एटीट्यूड देन दैट्स इट.